Okay, hello everyone. Konnichiwa. This is Genji. Today I want to introduce you how to get into a half moon Ardha Chandrasana. So this is my big pose and the peak action how to activate the TFL, the outer glute muscle to lift your leg. All right, so we focusing on this movement and the engagement of the TFL. Okay, so let's get into that. First pose, it's a child pose. Today we're gonna press your knees hip width apart, not too wide, not too small. All right, so get into child pose. First you make your own space, find your breath, relax your shoulder, neck, back. When you find the place, try to learn how to activate the TFL. Alright, so let's work it out. Try to separate your knees, separate the mat by pushing your knees outward until your hip lift a little bit. Let's go. Push. Yes, really pushing as much as you can until you feel the outer hip muscle engagement. Hold. If your knees hurts or painful, just press a towel or blanket under your knees. Alright, release. Just feel the difference between this position and when you engage. Alright, one more time. Let's go. Push your knees outward until you feel the outer glute muscle activate. Pose. Then release. Whew. Yeah, you really feel the different sensation. Alright, this is the first one. Second one, come to all fours. Close your feet and try to lift the left knees to the outside. This time try to focus on the other hip as well. Squeeze to the center, not sagging to the outside. Okay, squeeze it in, then lift. Then you feel the left outer hip engage, like firing up. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Alright, let's go to one more time. Lift your left knees up to the outside. Good. Extend your knees. Woof. Release. Let's go to the other side. Alright. Squeeze to the center. Lift your right knee up. Pose. 5, 4, up, 2, 1. Release. One more time. Lift your right knees outward. Extend. Wow, the walls. I can't do it. Alright, release. Yeah, you can see from the out angle like this. To learn how to activate. It's like when the dog peeing, kind of pose. All right. So coming to the downward dog. This is third layered pose. Getting to down dog. And push your outer edge of your heel outward to try to separate the mat. Then you feel your outer glutes muscle activating. Yummy. Inhale. Exhale. Push outward. Inhale. Exhale. Really separating. Try to separate your mat. Good. Alright. Number 4. Come to plank pose. Full plank. Right. First we squeeze the knees to the center. Try to learn the difference. Squeeze it in. Pushing outward. Okay. Squeeze until you feel inner thigh muscle activating and goes to the core, abs, and to the back and whatever. Feel the sensation of your center line. Release. Okay, now push back. Yeah, really observing the difference. Let's go. Push outward, your knees, thigh. Separating the mat until you feel outer glutes muscle activating. Wow. Release. Good. Whew. I'm already sweating. All right, then come to, I think that's gonna be like easy to see. So come to forward fold position. Feet hip width apart. Before we get into the full forward fold, press your hand outside of your thigh, almost the root of your hip. Then press your hand into your thigh and the thigh resisting. Push back to separate the mat again until you feel outer glutes muscle activating. Really, really push. Resist. Feel the sensation. Keep the sensation. Release your hand. Come to all fours. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Whew. Number 6. Come to chair pose. Bend your knees. Feet hip width apart. Really dig in. You feel feet to the mat. Move your hip back a little bit. You feel the weight putting on the heels. Then your hands, press your hands to the outside of your thigh. You can put the head up there or the hip, right? Then press into your hip or the thigh. Then the hip or thigh resisting. Push back until you feel the outer glutes muscle activating. Hip a little bit down as well. Oof, 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 oof. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Push, really push. Feel the sensation. All right, keep the sensation. Come to chair pose. Lifting your hands, arms. One more inhale. Exhale, forward, forward. Oh, whew. Thank God. Good. All right. Before we get into the full half moon pose, I want to put one more. Could be the railing pose, which is triangle. When you come into the triangle, push your head back, Then your big toe, pinky toe. First, press your hand onto the hip. Shoulders roll back. Open the chest. Yes. Triangle. I want you to focus on the back hip. So back hip, try to push back until you feel the outer hip engagement. Really pushing outward, okay? Yes. All right with this. Okay. This is the last one. Number 8. Probably. The prep pose. So hands, right hands press onto the diagonal from the front of your feet. The back leg 1 step forward. So we learned how to activate the TFL today, and by using that, lifting your back leg up. Yeah, really use the muscle to lift the back leg up, down, up, down. You don't have to straighten your front leg right now. Just learn engaging, focusing on this action. All right, let's go. So keep that sensation here to activate. Then straighten your knees. Turn the chest towards the ceiling. Keep the sensation, this outer hip. Now full pose. All right, release. I need to do the other side as well, but I know it's okay. So this is my sequencing sequence for the half moon, and a peak action is separating your knees to activate the outer glute muscle, TFL. So thank you very much. I hope it served you well. ありがとうございます. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.